let's talk about why counting calories and restricting calories has not worked for you. And it's really something that most fitness influencers don't even talk about, probably because they don't even really understand it. So in this video, I'm gonna peel back the curtain. We're gonna cover 3 main things that can help you accelerate burning body fat. Number 1, we're gonna talk about why restricting calories, how that sets you up for automatic failure. Number 2, we're gonna talk about how you constantly snack and how constantly eating is preventing you from burning that body fat. And most importantly, lastly, number 3, I'm gonna teach you how you can tap into your fat stores and burn body fat without working out. Yes, that's correct. You can burn body fat even without working out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, why restricting calories is setting you up for failure. Maybe you heard so many fitness gurus talk about how you need to burn more calories than you consume. Well, that is true, but it's not the whole picture. For example, I can say you need to work out to burn body fat. While working out is true to burn body fat, it's not the entire picture. You need to work out to burn body fat. You need to eat nutritious whole foods to burn body fat. And besides restricting calories, most people don't even talk about how you need to rest and have proper sleep so you can burn body fat as well. So there's many components to the overall process. Well, the same could be said by how restricting calories is not the entire picture. In fact, it's just a small component of the entire process. And while restricting calories sets you up for automatic failure, think about this. Let's do an exercise. I don't want you to do not think about a vanilla Dairy Queen Blizzard with rainbow sprinkles and cookie dough on the inside. Don't think about it. I said don't think about it. But right now, what are you doing? You're thinking about it. Because that's how we're wired as human beings. It's our nature. When we say don't think about something, you already have that mental image in your head. Well, the same can be applied when you restrict calories. When you tell yourself, I can't have that pizza, or I can't have those French fries, guess what you're doing? You're developing a craving. You're developing a longing to have that pizza, to have those French fries. And at the moment you get it, you binge, you overeat your calories, and now you gained all the weight back, and you probably gained even more weight back because you've been restricting your calories. Now, you have to flip it. Yes, you need to restrict calories, but by restricting calories, what you're doing is developing a poor relationship with food. Now your relationship with food is toxic because you're telling yourself, I can't have it. And really, it's just a mindset shift that you need to have. You need to say that these foods do not align with my standards, or I can have these foods, but I won't overindulge in these foods. So when you count calories, restrict calories, you're already programming yourself for automatic failure, and that's not a way, but there's a better solution. Number 2, let's talk about how constantly eating and constantly snacking is preventing you from burning body fat. Maybe you're an individual who eats 3 to 4 meals a day. And then in addition to those 3 to 4 meals a day, you're having a snack between each and every single one of those meals. Then you have a snack before you go to bed. Then you wake up in the middle of the night and you have a snack. And that could be the reason why you're not burning body fat. Let me explain. Every time you eat, there's a hormone in our body called insulin. And when insulin levels are high, it doesn't signal to our body to tap into body fat. So the more our insulin levels are spiked and are higher, we're really not allowing our body to rest or allowing our body to burn body fat. Just think about it. When you go to the gym, even if you burn 400 or 500 calories, really you're just burning sugar, you're just burning carbs, and you're never really tapping into that fat because you're always eating. And certain foods are hyperglycemic, meaning that it spikes your insulin levels more so than other foods will spike your insulin levels. Have you ever noticed when you eat a sugary pastry, a donut, M&Ms, junk food, you eat it, but you still feel hungry 30 minutes to an hour later? That's because those are empty calories and hyperglycemic calories that spikes your insulin and makes you crave more food, when really you should be eating whole, nutritious foods that will not spike your insulin, and it will keep you feeling fuller longer. So you need to make sure that you're not constantly snacking or constantly eating, and you need to allow your body to rest. Last but not least, and probably most importantly, how you can burn body fat without working out. Yes, that's correct. You can burn body fat without working out. Here's how. You can do so by metabolic switching, or known as time-restricted eating, or more popular known as intermittent fasting. Yes, by fasting or taking breaks from eating allows your body to tap into fat stores. Just think about that. When you fast, meaning that you only eat in a certain amount of window, let's say 8 hours, and then the other 16 hours, you're not intaking any food. It allows your insulin levels to drop, which signals to your body, hey, I need more energy. We're not getting any more food in. Tap into your fat stores for energy. How we are designed is truly remarkable. All this excess body fat that you may have on your body is there for a reason. That's energy. Now, your body doesn't prefer this energy. It prefers sugary, glucose, carbs. That's what it burns first for energy. But it's there, so tap into it. That's almost like a direct cheat code to tap into body fat. Now, of course, that component, you still need to eat less calories, or you need to burn more calories than you're taking in. But why people love intermittent fastings, because you don't really have to count calories like that. As long as you're making sure that you're not over snacking and overeating, and you're only eating in that 6 to 8 hour window, you're going to burn body fat. Now, I can probably hear what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, 16 hours without food? I can barely go 2 hours without snacking or without eating. Well, 16 hours, while it may appear to be a long period of time, really it's not that long. Let me break it down to you. Let's say that you eat between 12 p.m., 12 noon, and 8 p.m. That's where you have your 2 to 3 meals in. Then from 8 p.m. to 12 noon the next day, you're not eating. But see, from 8 to, let's say, 10:30 or 11 o'clock, let's say you go to bed at 11 o'clock, and then you wake up at 8 o'clock. You're fasting that time of when you're asleep. So when you're sleeping, you're really fasting, and that takes up a large chunk of your fasting period, and you only have to fast for a few hours after you wake up, and that gives you those 16 hours. Now, of course, you need to research if fasting is beneficial for you. It has proved to be more beneficial for most people. And if you think that it's hard to do, just take baby steps. Start fasting for 12 hours. Do 8 to 8, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Do that for 2 weeks. And then once you feel comfortable with that, fast for 14 hours. And next you stop eating at 8 p.m., but then your next meal is at 10 a.m. Do that for 2 weeks. And once you conquer that, tap into the 16-hour fast and allow your body to utilize the fat that it already has, and you can burn stubborn body fat. This is something that most fitness gurus don't really even talk about. It's probably because they don't even really understand it. But if you try this, come back here in 30 days, drop a comment, let me know how you feel, and let me know how much weight you lost. I'll see you in the next one.